Listen, you know what? Let's not like get into the whole what's better, what's a better server. Let's be honest about a few things, guys. Nopixel, in terms of the devs, in terms of what they do, in terms of everything, Nopixel's incredible. Okay, is this server, you know, great? Is it enjoyable? Absolutely. Okay, but listen, this can happen all the time. It's not a case of the server, guys. It's a case of the community, a fresh start in a community with new mechanics that you haven't done before. Like the exact same thing, I'm sorry guys, but the exact same thing happened in Echo roleplay. You guys remember the guys went to Echo roleplay for like a week, and I swear to God, everyone in the community was like, wow, this is the best server in the world, blah blah blah. I mean, was it a nice server? Yeah, it was great. Was the community great? Yeah. Why though? It's because it's new and refreshing, guys. That's the biggest reason. There's plenty of great servers out there, okay, but you know, there's other factors that go into it other than just the server. I think why this feels so great for a lot of people watching is because it's just fresh, and also the community's new. It's a different community, which is great. You know, there's not as many clashes of groups, of communities, of egos, of big streamers. It doesn't have that over here, which is always going to be nice because you just don't have that tension all the time. But it's new, you know. But I would never like compare it to any other servers. You shouldn't do that, guys. Are people enjoying their experience here? Yeah, sure, but like, you know, let's not just forget what Nopixel is and how great it is and how many. I don't know. I'm not one of those people who's going to say this is better than this or that, guys. Is this server enjoyable? Yeah, but let's not fall into that kind of trap of saying this is much better than Nopixel. Okay, don't be. Yeah, there's no need for that. You know what I'm saying? No, we don't worship the church in here. Yeah, it's just a different vibe. It's just a fresh vibe. Like I said, it's a fresh vibe with new people, new interactions. Probably less, like I said, there's less headaches and less conflict with big streamers in character and out of character. There's also less set groups. Everything's new. Like one of the worst things about Nopixel is that everything is so old now and set in its ways, you know? My biggest issue with Nopixel has nothing to do with like, it's just hard to roleplay in the moment because everybody is so set in their ways and it's already very cliquey, you know? It's very cliquey. You can't really roleplay because everybody has their own groups that they roleplay with and it's established. This seems a lot more kind of cross-pollinated in terms of groups and integrations and interactions because it's so new and everybody's finding their feet. You know what I mean? And I have alluded to this, guys, and this definitely stands true. And let's not like disregard the stock in this. And please take this in the best possible way because this isn't meant to be a negative. But the reality of it is, like Changang and all the boys, including myself coming over here, you know, we're quite... Some of the guys obviously a lot bigger than others, but generally speaking, there's not many streamers on this in this server, or anyway, there's not a many big streamers in this server. So you got to understand, you know, there's a lot of people starting off that are new, and regardless of what you say, they're probably going to cater to you a little bit more because you're a bigger streamer with a big audience and, you know, big communities and what you can offer and things like that. And because there's not other big egos involved in that, they're all kind of smaller. They're probably going to be more willing to roleplay. And I'm not saying pander to you, but I'm saying in general, it's going to be a bit more relaxed. You know what I mean? People are going to be more willing to go out of their way for you because you don't have that clash of community, the clash of egos, you know? And that's also important as well. And from our perspective, as a Changang perspective, it's nice because, you know, it's just the way the world works, unfortunately. It is just the way the world works. More authentic? I don't even know if authentic is the word. The word is like, there's just no clashes of ego or size or personalities or, you know? Because it's just a very smaller, newer community. You know what I mean? It's hard to actually put into words, but you need to realize that as well, guys. This is it. Like the cops being good on this server It's probably because, you know, it's new, it's fresh. They're learning personalities as well. There's no kind of built relationship there. There's no big communities behind the cops who don't like how the criminals are doing things. There's no the criminals aren't not liking what the cops are doing for reasons, you know. At the moment, it's more people just willing to I don't know, just go out of their way to have fun and kind of build those relationships, and also ultimately, in the way this world works is, you know, Chain Gang are just the bigger streamers and OOC, and that also counts for a huge amount, guys. Like, let's not be naive to that, okay? Let's not be... I'll be honest and I'll tell you how it is, and let's not be naive to that either, okay? People will definitely be willing to go out of their way more for us when they're, you know, not as established or conflicted or whatever, you know? It's just the way the world works.